Okay, so once again, lesson 2.5 is just like 2.4, except this time we also have to name the pattern or describe it. So we want to be able to figure out what the pattern is, name it, and then use it to find the next stuff. Okay, so take a second to look at this first pattern here. What do you guys see happening? What's going on? Is it getting bigger? Is it getting smaller?
Getting bigger.
Getting bigger.
It's getting bigger. So from 2 to 4, how far is that?
2.
2. How about
3, then 4?
Yep, 2, then 3, then 4. So what's going to happen next?
Is it 6?
It'll be 5, then it'll be 6.
Oh.
And then last will be 7. So 11 plus 5 is 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 plus 7 is 29. So that's our next 3 terms. And it says describe the pattern. Well, we did add 2, add 3, add 4, dot, dot, dot means like, and on and on and on. That's what dot, 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 the ellipses mean. All right. How about this next one? Is this going up or is it going down?
Going down.
Going down. So from here to here, what's that?
1.
1.
And then here?
2.
2.
Good. Both of you guys, thank you. Appreciate you. Down 3. So the pattern is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, dot, dot, dot. So what's going to happen next?
It's gonna, is it minus 2?
Yep.
Is it 4?
Yep. And then?
5.
And then last?
6.
Perfect. So 19 minus 4 is 15. 15 minus 5 is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. Okay. So this next one, is this going up or down?
It's going up.
It's going up. So here's what I like to check. I always like to check if there's like a plus something, like a plus pattern, like there was up here. So what I would check first is 3 to 4, that's up 1. 4 to 7, that's up 3. 7 to 11, that's up 4. So like, it's not, that one's not like super clear. But here is what I can tell you. If you check and it's going up, but it's not like addition, like not a consistent pattern for addition, and it's not perfect squares, chances are it's Fibonacci. And this
Wait,
one,
what is that? What does that mean?
Fibonacci is a man's name, his last name. Fibonacci means, what is 3 plus 4?
7.
7. And then what is 4 plus 7?
11.
No.
11. And then what is 7 plus 11?
18.
18. And then here gives us the next one.
29.
29.
Got it. And then this one, you guys know that one?
39. 40.
47. That one's a tough one. So Fibonacci, the way you would explain that is add the 2 before. So if you add the 2 before, it'll give you the next one. That's what Fibonacci means. Okay. So this one is a hard one for students usually. That's one of the more difficult ones. And then this one is, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you see that? It was like possessed. This is another tough one. So here, this one's going up. It's going up by 3, then 5, then 7, then 9. Okay, so you might see this as what would be next?
Three, 5, 7, 11,
Yep. And then
13, 15, 17.
Yeah. So what this actually is intended to be, like if you see this as the pattern, you can do that. You can say, I'll do it in orange. Do like +3, +5, +7, ... The intention here was 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared. There's a reason that orange pattern exists, but we won't talk about that because I don't want you to get confused, but it's kind of cool. It's called a second layer pattern, but whatever. So it's intended to be perfect squares. I'm going to do both because they'll both give you the same answers. It just depends on how you see it. So I'm going to write it in black because both numbers will apply. What is 25 plus 11? $36. That's also what 6 squared is. What's 36 plus 13? Or what is 7 times 7?
49.
Yup. And then last, 49 plus 15, or 8 times 8.
39 plus 15.
Yup.
That is 44.
64.
64. My bad.
Oh, no, that's right. I thought you said 64. So either one will work. You can either do the blue perfect squares, or you can do the orange and do +3, +5, +7. The reason it's tricky is because students don't recognize the perfect squares very well. Okay, so this one goes up 8, up 16, and then up 24. So that's not like super helpful. There's a little bit of a pattern, but that's doing too much. This one is for sure going to be perfect squares. So if you check and there's not a consistent addition, and it's not like you're multiplying by something, you should check Fibonacci or perfect squares. So basically, here's what I'm saying. You want to check addition and subtraction first, multiplication second, and then like Fibonacci or perfect squares. That's kind of the order, I guess. So 1 squared means 1 times 1, that's 1. 3 squared means 3 times 3, that's 9. 5 squared means 5 times 5, that's 25. And 7 squared means 7 times 7, which is 49. Do you see the pattern that's happening there in blue? What would come next on the bottom in blue? See how we go 1, 3, 5, 7. What's going to come next? You guys know what odd numbers are? Am I still connected? Like, are you guys still there?
9, 2.
Thanks. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I was worried that we got disconnected. Yeah.
Sorry, I
9.
was on the phone with my mom.
No, you're all right. Everybody else should be contributing too. You're good. So we got 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Those are odds. What's coming next?
$11, 2.
Yup, 11 squared, and then 13 squared. We good there? So these are odd perfect squares. Odd is like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Even is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Just to be clear on that. So what's 9 times 9? $81. What is 11 times 11?
121.
Yup. Do you know what a 13 times 13 is?
Nope.
169. I always remember it because of the highway over here. 13 times 13 is 169. I don't know. So those are called odd perfect squares because these are odd numbers. All right. So we got just a couple more. Did you guys want to take a picture of this at all? I'm going to leave it there for a second just in case you want to.
I wrote down everything. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, smooth. That's good. All right. I don't really want to deal with this one right now because I'm not sure we are super comfortable with the calculators. So we'll just move to these shape ones. So here's how I deal with the shape ones. I try to notice what the pattern is with the vertices. Vertices are like the dots, and then edges, which are like the lines. Okay, so I will do lines in pink, and those are the edges, and then dots in blue. Okay, that looks like trash. Just give me a second. Okay, so in the first picture, there is 1 dot, and there are 0 lines. In the second picture, how many dots are in the second picture? Okay, I'm just going to stick all with dots. Okay, so in this first picture, there is 1 dot. How many dots are in this second picture? Dots. There are 1, 2. How many dots are in this third picture? I'm going to start calling on some folks.
I said 3. I didn't know my mic was muted.
No, you're good. You're totally fine, Javaris. I appreciate you. I'm just want to make sure other folks are carrying some weight and just making sure they're paying attention and like whatever too. So no need to apologize at all. How about like, hey Easton, how many dots are in this fourth image? Easton?
4.
Bomb. Perfect. Yes. Thank you, sir. All right. So then let's go through and we'll do the lines next. So in this first image, there's 0 lines. Jacob, how many lines are in the second picture? Jacob, you there? Okay. Let's see. Randall, how many lines are in the second picture?
1.
You got it. Mumtaz, how many lines are in the third picture?
3.
Yup. Haibo, how many lines are in the fourth picture? Haibo? Hey, Lance, could you tell me how many lines are in the fourth picture?
4.
So, ooh, I got you. I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Yeah, there's just that fifth one. Tricky, tricky. Okay,
I know it was 5.
you knew it was 5? All right, so the next one, we're supposed to draw the next 2 pictures, and I kind of moved over a little bit too much, but how many dots, based on the blue pattern, how many dots are going to be in the next picture?
6. Oh.
So in this one, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, the next one's going to be 5. And then after that, then it'll be 6. How about in the pink? How many lines will be in the next image?
7,
Yep. And then the one after that?
9.
Yeah, because we're adding 2. So here's how this will look. I would just draw 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 lines. And notice it closes them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, 7. So it's like this coordinate keeps getting more lines coming out of it. And then the next one, same thing. We do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time we got to do 9 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that one is again increasing. How do you guys feel about that one?
Good.
Okay. All right, we got one more and then we're good. So this last one, let's count the height, how tall it is. So how tall is this first picture? How many boxes tall?
2,
2.
2. How about the next one?
3,
3.
And then?
4,
4.
So if we have to draw 2 more, what are the next 2 heights going to be?
5, and 6.
6.
Yep,
5
5.
and 6.
Good, you got it. Okay. Now let's look at the bottom. Let's see how wide they are. So how many boxes wide is this first one?
1,
1. And this one?
2,
This?
and 3,
What's next?
4, 5.
4.
Yep, and then 5. You guys cool with that?
Yes.
So what I would do is I would just be like, I don't know, it doesn't need to be pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come here. Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I would just like close it off. You guys okay with that? And then same thing here, just make it a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to squeeze these in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all we would do. All right, how are we feeling about this?
Doing great. I just need to retake the test.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yes.
I just looked
If
at
you
the
want to,
test.
Javaris, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine. It's open still.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Lance, what were you saying?
I was just said I was feeling pretty good.
Okay, good. Mumtaz, what were you saying?
Pretty easy.
Okay, all right. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm going to stop recording. Actually, lies. I just want to open up the homework and see if there's any to skip before I stop recording in case someone is watching it for the first time on Canvas so they know which ones to skip. So give me 1 second here. We're gonna have a quiz on when we get back because we just did 2.5. But we'll meet beforehand just to make sure everything is clarified, and we'll do a little bit of review before you guys take the quiz because it'll be a little bit since it's a 4-day weekend. Okay, so skip number 2 on the homework. And then I'm going to say skip all of these ones, okay? So I want you to do, I know it looks like a lot. There's like 11 questions, 10 because I deleted the one. But I do want you to practice all these patterns because they show up on like the quiz, like randomly. So to be clear also, I want to make sure you understand this last column, there's a gap because what you're doing is that's where you describe the pattern. So what I've had in the past is students do like 4 terms. So they keep this pattern going here, 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 and here, and they don't write out the pattern. This column, this is like the big thing that we're trying to learn today is like describing the pattern. Okay. So do the front and then the one that's on the back, this one for the shapes, but you can skip that whole bottom section and skip number 2 with the fractions. Is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.